If you're still living with your parents, it's not a bad thing, right? This video is more focused on if you're still living with your parents and you want to move out, right? Start on the positive side. You got a home, right? Shit is expensive out there. Rent is expensive, food is expensive, water is expensive, shit. The cost of living now compared to back in the days, crazy expensive. It's not easy, right? It's not easy for our generation as it was the previous generation. We have to work twice as hard, right, to get what we need to even live comfortably. And that's why, like, if you're still living with your parents, I guess this is a benefit for you in the case of working on yourself, saving money. This is an important one. You're saving a whole lot of money. Like, you're saving cash on food, cash on your future car, your future home, whatever it is, all the necessities that you need, right? I'm gonna have a video on that obviously coming soon, like I said. And you're just finishing up the little touches, you know. I believe that everybody should learn how to cook and become independent of themselves, you know. You don't want to still be reliant on someone else, like, oh, I need someone to cook for me. You know, you got to be able to do all of that stuff on your own because there's no mommy or daddy to help you when you move out, right? And then on the negative side of things, obviously living with your parents can be very toxic to an extent on one side. On the other side, it can be enclosing. It feels like you're stuck. You feel like a caged animal. You can't do what you truly want to do. You're not doing things to your true potential. And that is one thing to it. You just don't become free. There's no self-expression. You're still under the laws of somebody else. And look, no bad blood against your parents or whatever, right? At the end of the day, they still do mean well. They still do mean good, you know. They're your parents, you know. But obviously for some of us, maybe there wasn't that room for growth. And maybe to some extent, we are the problem to that too. Because we don't prove to them that we are capable of doing shit on our own. We don't embody that attitude that we are grown-ups and we need to do the things that we need to do. And yes, even in some cases where you still do that, they might hit you with the words of, you're still my baby, you can't do anything, it's just the way it is. I know. I've been there. It's enclosing. You just don't feel like you can say what you want to say, do what you want to do. Everything is, even if it's something like a joke, it still might be taken negatively, right? So I would implore you that you look into it. If you feel like you're not living the life that you want to live, and look, it's a controversial video. Some people might be like, you're wrong, your family don't mean harm, it's safer being at home. I get it. For some people it's like that. I've read the forums, I've read everything. But in my case, I believe for the type of person I want to be, moving out is definitely a good thing, right? The type of person I want to be, obviously someone who has self-expression. If I can do things whenever I want, however I want, whenever I want, right? Without being dependent on anybody else, you know? I'm a spoiled kid, I'm not gonna lie. I'm way too spoiled, right? I don't know how to do things on my own. And obviously now I've grown, I've learned how to do things on my own. I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to fix shit, right? I have the qualities that I need, right? There's also the mentality, you can't be a kid in a home on your own and you don't even know how to run a home, how to pay bills, how to think like an adult. We need to grow the fuck up, right? So having a crib, your own crib is one thing, but embodying that attitude of becoming somebody who owns, that is another. Like I said before, living with your parents is not a bad thing. But in the terms of self-expression, in the terms of being the person you truly need to be, it requires a new environment. And that might mean moving out. That's just me. That's just me. At the end of the day, if you leave off with good blood, nothing, no hate, no malice, it's all in good love at the end of the day. Trust me. I do believe that it would benefit the relationship much better if you guys are apart than if you guys are in the same space, ruminating, maybe you still adapting into their own habits and you becoming like them. Trust me, there's so much more to life outside the nest, right? I understand that life is tough out there, shit is expensive, but I do believe that everybody should, you know. At least in my case, I wouldn't want to move out when I get married. I want to move out, you know, I want to move out as soon as possible. You know, I told myself by the end of this year, that's me. I know I say that, but you're gonna have to stay tuned, right? If you want more videos on this or anything else, comment down below. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it was making sense. But at the end of the day, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Peace.